let's talk about cryptocurrencies. What is it? So cryptocurrencies is literally a digital form of money, and I'm not talking about M-Pesa. No, it's a digital form of money, and unlike shillings, the euros, and the dollars in your bank accounts, cryptocurrencies does not really live in the bank, but instead it lives in a blockchain. So essentially, a blockchain is a digital ledger that records every transaction publicly and securely. And the first cryptocurrency was Bitcoin. It was created in 2009 by a mysterious figure known as Satoshi Nakamoto. So essentially, the main purpose was to make money decentralized and move control of money from the government to the people, right? Yeah. Now let's talk about the reason why cryptocurrencies were created in the first place. See, during the 2008 financial crisis in the US, there were, government said this idea of printing so much money that inflation was created as a result of that. And so to avoid that, cryptocurrencies were created. And the whole idea was to create a decentralized form of money where there was no government, no middleman, and no banks who were to control it, right? And so essentially, it was meant to give financial power back to the people. People could just, transact directly, quickly, without going through the middleman, right? And so that was the main purpose. But are cryptocurrencies still decentralized? Yeah. Let's talk about the economy behind cryptocurrencies. Well, because crypto has not just been transactions, right? It's been investments. And there are a lot of people who've got employment as a result of cryptocurrencies. One are the people who are working in the crypto exchange sites, the Binance, like Binance, for example, Coinbase. So those are big companies nowadays, and they tend to employ a lot of people, even though majority of them work remotely, right? Talk of the programmers, the developers, the blockchain developers, those who develop those blockchain and maintain the blockchains, right? And also those who build those sites. So those are employment opportunities right there, right? Also talk of the innovations that has come with cryptocurrencies. There's the DeFi protocols. A lot of applications have been built on top of the blockchains. There are wallets developed. They are called hot wallets because essentially there are two wallets. There's cold wallet and hot wallets. So cold wallets are the ones that people manage their own keys. There's the private and public keys. But now the cold wallets is literally an application. An example of a cold wallet is Trust Wallet. Hot wallet is a Trust Wallet. So you're supposed to transfer your money there and then store it. It's literally a storage for it. So cryptocurrencies has come with its advantages, including innovations with it, and also a source of employment to a lot of people. Now, is cryptocurrency a good investment? First, let's look at the facts. Well, crypto is a super volatile market. That means that today you could gain 50% in profits, and tomorrow you could lose the 50% you had gained, right? So that's a very volatile market. And so, well, I think you should just invest. This is just my opinion, okay? I think you should just invest what you're willing to lose. And in most cases, those who invest and do long term when it comes to projections are the ones that are going to reap, because I think there is this cycles when it comes to cryptocurrencies. And in most cases, for the small cryptocurrencies, they tend to the price tend to increase and decrease depending on the price of Bitcoin. And Bitcoin comes with cycles. normally 4-year cycles. So you find that uh, somehow it could be predictable in terms of when the prices are going to move, but it is a long-term game and it takes long. But now there are scams, right? There are rug pulls. Some coins are fake coins. There are also meme coins, those with no value attached to it. So I think you should just be cautious and invest your money wisely. Yeah. Oh, by the way, this is not a financial advice. Let's talk about what people are using cryptocurrencies for currently. While some people are using it for transactions, right? Moving money across borders and different parts of the world, right? Which is actually the initial purpose of creation of cryptocurrencies, especially Bitcoin. The main purpose was to enable people to transact, to purchase, to sell goods. It's a different form of money, right? An alternative form of money, unlike the traditional form of money, right? So that was the initial idea. But nowadays, people have already used it to be another form of investment. People are buying it for speculative purposes, hoping that it's going to increase in value. And so, well, what do you think? Are you purchasing crypto for speculative purposes as an investment? Yeah. Now, how do you get into cryptocurrencies as a Kenyan? You have no idea, you're there seated and you want to try this thing out. How do you start? Now, as a Kenyan, the easiest way to get to cryptocurrencies is to purchase it through an exchange, like Binance. So what you do is to sign in on Binance, and then there is what we call P2P. Essentially, P2P is peer-to-peer. So you send someone your money and then they send you the cryptocurrencies, right? They send it to your wallet. But now you don't conduct this directly. You go through the platform, the Binance platform, right? And with a few YouTube videos, I think you can just get started with it. So, but you have to follow strictly the rules, because now you could get scammed and someone could get away with your money without you receiving the cryptocurrencies. So, peer to peer, P2P is the easiest way to get to cryptocurrencies as Kenyan. But you could also purchase from someone directly instead of doing peer to peer with someone you don't know, someone you've never met. You could also look for someone and just transact directly. Someone you know, maybe your friend or someone like that. Yeah.